What's up, Fragrant World? My name is Justin Copeland. Welcome back to another Stay Fresh production. On this channel, Stay Fresh Productions, we talk about everything fragrance related, and in the case of today's video, some peripheral topics dealing with fragrance and grooming and just upkeep. If you like that kind of content, you're in the right place. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video, and to ensure that doesn't happen, hit that bell icon so you always get notified every time I drop a new video. Before we get into it, look at this. A lot of you guys have been asking about Authenticity. They're finally back in stock, and they just got some new 30 milliliter bottles. Nothing super special, super stock bottle, but in a 30 ml configuration, which is going to be a little cheaper, but still the same great juice. I haven't even sprayed these yet. I can't smell anything because they haven't been sprayed, but I'm giving these away. I already have a bottle. If you want to figure out how to win one of these fragrances, stay tuned to the end of the video. And no, don't you dare scroll ahead. I see you scrolling. Nope, stick around. There's a lot of good stuff between now and then, but stick around to the end to figure out how you can win one of these bottles of Authenticity. Today we're talking about grooming. Like I said, we're talking about some products that I've been using over the last several months. These are all body products in terms of washing, in terms of moisturizing, in terms of keeping the funk away. These are all products in that realm. We're not going to deal with hair care today. I have a number of products that I use for my hair, but hair is so nuanced between people, so I'm just not even going to touch that topic. And I do want to just share a disclaimer. I am by no means a skincare expert. I am not a dermatologist. I have no expertise in any of those fields. I'm just sharing with you some products that some I've acquired myself, some that I have been sent by a friend or two, and some I've actually received from the companies themselves. And just to share what my experience has been like with each of these products, if you've been looking for some new products to use to make sure you're staying fresh, because that is what we do here on this channel. So we're gonna start with deodorant. Okay, I got 3 different deodorants here from 2 different brands. The first one here, this is one I bought myself a while back, and maybe you've seen this brand floating around. It's called Everyman Jack. Okay, this is their cedarwood scent. And it's an aluminum-free deodorant. It is not an antiperspirant, it is a deodorant, so it is not intended to keep you from sweating. It is not gonna block the pores or anything like that. You're gonna sweat with this thing, but when you do sweat, you're gonna smell okay for a little while. The only thing I don't like about this, it smells great. It's like a fresh woody scent. The only thing I don't like about it doesn't last very long. I only really wear this if I take a shower and then I'm just gonna be at home for the rest of the evening. I'll throw this on because it doesn't need to last very long. I'm literally like a couple hours it'll last, and then I might even start smelling the funk. It doesn't last long, but it's nice while it lasts. And again, if you're not gonna be doing anything, it's a great one to lounge with. So I do enjoy wearing this. These next 2 are coming from a brand that I feel very happy to work with. They sent me some of their products. They're called Art of Sport. They do make products that are geared towards athletes. And their whole mantra is that they make body products to help athletes look, feel, and perform at their best. But obviously we're all humans, we all have bodies, so even if you're not an athlete, you can use these products here. I'm gonna first talk about 2 of their deodorants. One of them is an actual deodorant, so it's just like the cedarwood from Everyman Jack. It's not intended to keep you from sweating. And this one is actually an antiperspirant, which is intended to resist sweat, to keep you from sweating throughout the day. So the deodorant, both of these come in the same scent, which I think they're calling Victory. And it's actually a pretty natural deodorant. In fact, a lot of these are. This is probably more natural than the antiperspirant, which I'll get to in a second. But we're using the eucalyptus in here. We're using some real botanicals like matcha and arrowroot. It's natural, and you can get that scent. You get the smell of this kind of herbaceous herbal freshness. And if we're talking about the scent, it's very fresh. It smells kind of like out of the shower fresh, but when you smell it up close, when you smell it on your body, you do get, again, this kind of botanical feel. It's very refreshing, it smells great, and it's gonna smell wonderful to anyone who might catch the scent if they get up close to you. So here we got no aluminum, which is very common for something that's not an antiperspirant. There's no parabens, no sulfates, none of that. It goes on nice and clear. As you can see, it's a clear stick, so leaves no residues of any kind. And I actually prefer this to the Everman Jack because although it is not intended to stick around long, it does stick around a little bit longer. I'll get at least 3 or 4 hours of longevity, so to speak, if we're using fragrance terminology. It smells fantastic though. If you're trying to stay away from aluminum and things that could block up the pores, this is a great way to go. You can get it from their website, I believe, or you can also get it at Target, either in store or online. They are found in Targets all over the place if you're here in the US. $6.99 for this 2.7 ounce unit. It's pretty much on par with a lot of these other kind of natural deodorants I've seen out on the market. So one to check out. The antiperspirant is pretty much all of the same. Only thing is that there is aluminum in here. So it is, again, intended to keep you from sweating. You can see here it's a dry stick, not a gel this time. Same scent, but it's gonna last longer. It all comes down to function for you and for me as well. I will wear something like a deodorant if I'm not gonna be doing much active work that day. If I'm gonna be staying mostly at home, I'll throw this on because I'm not worried about being out for a long period of time or working up a sweat. But if I am gonna be out, I will wear the antiperspirant. I know it's gonna last me all day long. I don't have to worry about it, and it's gonna smell great, and I'm not really gonna sweat, which is great. So you really kind of just pick the one that works best for you, or pick both so you have them for both kind of scenarios. The antiperspirant is the same price, $6.99. Again, there will be links down below where you can get them if you're interested. All right, up next, we're talking about moisturizers and cleansers. I've actually done a video like this before, which I forgot to mention. A few years back, I did a video of how to pair your deodorants and your other grooming products with your fragrances. Now, I have to say that since then, I haven't been so paranoid or so worried about the scent in terms of like, how does my scent of my product mesh with the scent of my fragrance? I honestly haven't really thought about it much, and I haven't had any issues with it, but I'm not saying you shouldn't be wary of it or be aware of it. That's totally fine. I think it's a very thoughtful thing to do, but just so you know where I'm coming from, I'm not really thinking about that all that much these days. But I did talk about this brand in that previous video. I love their products. I haven't used them in a little while, but these were sent to me by a dear friend. You know who you are if you see this just out of the blue. Anyway, we're gonna get into Jack Black. You probably know this brand. You probably use this brand. I love their stuff. What we have here, this is a hand healer. It's a hand moisturizer, a special lotion for your hands, especially as it's getting cold here. The air gets drier sometimes, and it's good to have something to keep those hands moisturized. That's a great way to go. I use these two products pretty much every single day. We got the face cleanser, which I always use once, usually twice a day. Every time I'm in the shower, I wash my body, and then I'll put on the face cleanser to, you know, clean the pores. You got aloe, you got sage leaf. It smells fantastic. I think I smell a little bit of ginger in here, but it could just be me. It smells amazing. It puts me in such a good mood when I put it on. And then after the shower, face might be a little dry from washing, so you gotta get the moisturizer. They call this the double duty face moisturizer. It also doubles as an SPF 20 sunscreen, and it smells pretty much the same. It smells fantastic. I put it on just before shooting, and my face feels amazing. I'll put some things down below. I know these are not all that cheap, but great quality stuff. Okay, last thing up here we're gonna talk about is body washes. Now, typically, I've been a bar soap guy for many years now, at least 5, 6, 7 years. I've been sticking to bars of soap, but some companies have sent me their body washes, so I've kind of opened up. I'm like, all right, let me try body wash again. Getting the old loofah out, squeeze it on, rub it in. And I've actually been enjoying the experience a whole lot. So first brand I'm gonna talk to you about is Pete and Pedro. I did talk about these two body washes very recently in that Aventus 10th anniversary unboxing video I did. You can check that out right there if you want to. I've still been using the gold. As you can see, it's about empty. It's actually been kind of moving around, so the level is actually like down here. It smells incredible. It's like both fresh, but also like kind of sweet and warm, almost vanillic in a way. It has a creaminess to the scent, and it is, again, intended to be good for the body. No parabens, no alcohol. I love the scent. As soon as I'm finished with this, I will crack this open. I'm using another one, which I'll get to in a second, but Desperado, this one I really cannot wait to dig into. It smells very, very good. Oh man, I feel like it has kind of a tobacco and like rum feel, which is kind of intoxicating. Smells fantastic. I will be diving more into this once I finish the gold. And the last one I want to talk about is also from Artist Sport. This is their performance body wash. Aloe vera, there's some charcoal in here, tea tree oil. They want you to stay hydrated and moisturized. Again, there's a lot of naturals going into these products. Botanicals, as I mentioned. Again, no parabens, no sulfates, none of that stuff. And this one is going to be $8.99. You can also get it at Target. Again, I'm going to have links down below if you want to check these out. This one carries the same scent as the deodorants. Again, this scent is called Victory. I believe they do have other scents, but these are the ones that they sent me. And again, it smells like the others, very fresh. It has kind of a typical body wash smell, but it's not like your Suave for men or something like that, which I grew up using, which that stuff just literally strips your skin. Not like that at all. You can tell it has more of a natural feel, again, with the botanicals in there. I do enjoy the scent, and I think it's a good price for what you get. Again, $8.99, 16-ounce bottle, and pretty readily available. So check these guys out, Artist Sport. Again, you don't have to be an athlete, but if you are, that's a bonus. But nonetheless, stay fresh with these products. Okay, and now for the giveaway. If you've made it this far and you watched the whole thing, because I know who watches the whole thing and who skips around, then you can enter into this giveaway. So what you got to do, very simple, like the video. Did you do it? Go ahead and click it 3 times just to make sure you get it. You have to subscribe. I will be checking if you're subscribed or not. And you do need to live in the US or Canada. Logistics are a nightmare with international shipping right now with the pandemic. So I'm sticking to not shipping overseas. If you're in continental US, basically North America in general, you are eligible for the giveaway. So again, like the video, you gotta subscribe and leave a comment down below telling me what your skincare, body care routine is like. Have you used any of these products that I've talked about? Do you have interest in any of these products? What are your philosophies on skincare, on keeping the funk away, all that type of stuff? So 3 very simple things. There will be 2 winners. I will pick you in an upcoming video, and you'll get yourself a bottle of this really great Beast Mode. Are you kidding me? This really great Beast Mode fresh fragrance. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace. I'll see you in the next one.